Well, it is interesting how I continue to find things. Anyway, 28 miles. Oh, welcome to 24 hour. 28 miles, 45 minutes, 281 watt hours per mile. Really? Wow. Seems kind of high, but it is a bit warm in it. So, as usual, the Highland Lake Boulevard stop sign, FSD reached out and grabbed it and claimed it for himself. I mean, that's not on Boggy Ford, which is where I was, but whatever, you've heard this before. What's interesting is coming up Lowman Ford, I guess somebody's moving brush, whatever it is. And so there was a pond fawn kind of laying in, it was on the left side of the lane. And the car in front of me ran over it or hit it or something. So it was kind of moving around. And so FSD kind of jerked to the right a little bit to avoid that pond front. Now, it doesn't do that for tire treads. I don't know why. But for pond fawns, which I wouldn't worry about running that over, whatever, peace and harmony, it's fine. It's nice to see that it's trying to avoid something. Anyway, the Tesla magical traffic light, the car slowed down but did not give the sign that it was stopping for a traffic signal, and indeed kept going. I mean, it slowed down to 40, I think it was. There was no traffic around, so I let him do his thing just to prove that, oh look, I did it. Oh great, but you were supposed to fly through there. Alright, so in Cedar Park. So my navigation is set to turn right onto Bell, turn south on Bell. I'm in the middle lane. For some reason, to follow route, FST decided we need to go to the inside lane. And he went there like 2 car lengths, and all of a sudden he said, oh wait, we're going to go right, aren't we? Yes. So, right. Unfortunately, there's traffic there to your right in the outside lane. So, where was that in your logic? Anyway, whatever. So I used the accelerator, give it a little more speed to create some distance, and he really appreciated that. He turned on a turn signal as soon as he thought it was clear, and we got over, although it was kind of touch and go, because there was a truck in front of us who was slowing down too. Anyway, whatever. Survived that. Oh my goodness. Now, as it turns out, somehow we managed to get ourselves in the middle of a convoy of 3 semis delivering parts of a parking garage, I guess. Prefabricated parts for a parking garage. So 1 guy went left and 2 went right. For some reason, I decided to go to the inside lane, which may have been the wrong choice. In fact, the second of the 2 guys went right. When I had to wait for a person to make their left turn, he had just enough room to get over in front of me. Oh yeah, isn't that great? So coming up on the ramp onto US 183, yes, there are 2 lanes that you can go in, but only one of those continues as a through lane. The other one does a right turn shortly. Well, FSD decided he had enough of this truck, and he wanted to go around the truck. Okay, brake on, FSD off. I mean, whatever. If you really didn't want to follow that truck, you should have made sure you accelerated hard enough for him not to get over. That easy. You don't accelerate hard. If you accelerate like it's a Prius, yes, he's going to get in front of you all day long. Whatever, peace and harmony. I mean, it's just, it's a Model 3 performance. You have acceleration available. You could, if you wanted to, accelerate a little bit heavier and get around, get past these things, but you don't. Okay, whatever, peace and harmony. Yes, I'm saying it way too much, but I feel I need to de-stress. Okay, anyway, so we make our way on to 183. No problemos. Other than FSD wanting to go full California road rager on the semi. And who wins when you fight with a semi? What? Oh, you mean the semi, he's going to replace a couple tires and it'll be just fine? In the meantime, your car's all torn up. Hello? Anybody from the AI team out there? Hello? It's not a good idea. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. So, I was behind some vehicle that was going a little bit slow. It wasn't a semi because I went around the semi. But, some vehicle was going a little bit slow. And FSD threw up California Road Rager and said, no, we need to switch lanes. Well, no, I don't want to switch lanes. Brake on, FSD off. But you know what? When you do the FSD off, sometimes it throws out an option list. And then when I threw it up, I remembered, oh, minimal lane changes. Let's try that. Okay, minimal lane changes mostly worked. There was one place in there where it still wanted to go to the inside lane to get out of the slow lane. Okay, I don't know, FSD. Is it possible that we're coming up on a right turn exit or right exit ramp? Yeah, I think we are. Maybe we should stay in the right lane. Yeah, FSD doesn't think that way. FSD always assumes that he can pull off any magic he wants to. And he can't. It's not there. So whatever, peace and harmony. On the last time when he was, last time he was going to do that, yeah, I'm going to go in the middle lane. I'm going to go fast. Okay, yeah, those semi trucks that you just passed, now they're passing us. Granted, yes, we are going slow, they are going faster, but did you see the line of traffic in front of us? There's not much room to get out. Sorry. Nope. So, you know, go take your sand, pound it somewhere, and have a good time. FSD off. But overall, I mean, it still continues to be, oh, I have to get out of the right turn lane to go faster. Okay, let's see. The speed limit's 65. I set your max speed to 66. And you are going 66. How much faster do you think you can go? Well, I can go 66. You're already going 66. You don't need to switch to the middle lane to go faster. You already are going as fast as you're allowed to go. It's the California road rager thinking. You just can't get away from it. I don't know how this is going to be fixed. Even when you replace all the software, that basic thought process that's embedded in FSD will still be there, I think. Whatever. It did get me here most of the way here. As a robotaxi, no, it would have worked. Although it probably would have found ways to work around. But whatever, peace and harmony. Let's go work out. Okay, home again, jiggity jog, yeah. 27 miles back, 43 minutes, 278 watt hours per mile. Oh my. That's actually down. Okay. Since navigation wanted me to go up, was it Breaker? I opted to not start FST until I got out to 183. So I got 183, started FST. Of course, no, that's not fair. No, that's not what I did at all. Because, so I turned on navigation, I turned on avoid toll roads. So the cars avoided toll roads today. So that means when we got out of Duval, it indicated that its next turn would be on Anderson Mill Road. So, okay. For some reason I'm thinking, no way. Okay, whatever. Once I turned on Anderson Mill Road and I got past the traffic negotiation phase, I did turn on navigation. I think I'd gotten into the inside lane because I passed a car. So anyway, passed a car, went left, passed a car. I'm perfectly happy being on the inside lane on Anderson Mill. So we turn on FSD. We're going around a curve and there's a left turn cut. And the car decides to straddle the lanes, which means we're heading straight for a curb. Brake, FSD off. Okay. After a little bit, I turn FSD back on again, and this time it's wanting to switch to the outside lane, the right lane. Although, hey, what's that? Oh, there's a vehicle there. What is going on? So, this on the east part of Anderson Mill. Oh, that's two strikes. Okay, whatever. Knowing that FSD sometimes has problems with various things in the construction zone. I mean, sometimes it does construction zone great, and sometimes it's like, oh, I think I'll turn to the quarry today. Oh, I think I'll go 16 miles an hour here. So I mean, it's craziness. So okay, I leave FSD off. We get out to 1431. I have to wait for some fast people to figure out where they're going. The one pickup who I went into the outside of the two lanes to turn left. There was a pickup came up. Oh yeah, big shot. Oh, he's going to go fast. What's that? He couldn't find the accelerator in his truck. I don't know. I mean, he can keep up with the traffic next to him, but they're also going slow, which means he's blocking the lane for no reason. Okay, whatever. Eventually, the space opened up. Yes, I was in the outside lane. I cut in front of him and left. Okay, so for a little while, he tried really, really hard to keep up. But after a while, he disappeared. So I thought maybe he turned on that one development, something like that. And after a while, part of the way through Jonestown, I just caught a glimpse of the grill of his truck. Oh my goodness, he fell back 2 miles. And he was going, oh no, I'm going fast. He's not going fast. Okay, whatever. FSD, in this section, FSD worked just fine. No problems whatsoever. Okay, coming up on the magical Tesla traffic light. The car did slow down. I just put my foot on the accelerator. Just accelerated through, stopping for traffic signal. But yes, he threw up that message, but because I'm overriding TAC, he didn't stop. But whatever. Like I said before, I don't think Tesla's ever going to get this part. Okay, up the hill. For some reason, there's another black Model 3 who's trying to prove that they're faster than me. And sometimes they are, just a touch. Anyway, whatever. I let FSD. I couldn't get FSD. I mean, there are times I've seen FSD switch lanes over a partial mile per hour, especially on New Hope. Oh, it switched lanes just to, of course, it switched lanes to the inside, but it switched lanes to pass a car that then sped up ever so slightly, and you're not able to pass them. and then you're stuck because they're not going away from you. So that's not entertaining to me. That's no fun. And all the cars that got stuck behind me, oh, they weren't too happy about it. Okay, whatever, peace and harmony. Finally, well, no, yeah, the Tesla was staying just enough, so sometimes they would speed up just a little bit and pull away, but eventually they'd come back. So that's the way we did for a while. Okay, coming up to Loman Ford. Wait, let me write home about this. Now, the black Tesla that I was following stopped for the red light. So we both got the green arrow. FSD somehow figured out how to make a smooth arcing turn into the inside lane. Oh my goodness, let me call home. That was almost amazing. Except that's what he should be doing every single time he does that kind of turn. Okay, whatever. Peace Army. That part was good. Okay. Somehow we got a Battling Billy's truck and trailer in front of us. Oh, no, I know what it is. He went to the outside lane, and I stayed on the inside lane. But because I was limiting FSD and how fast he'd go, Battling Billy's sped up just ever so slightly and pulled in front of us. In the meantime, FSD has turned on his turn signal once already and to go right, and I canceled that. It might be the same thing I was mentioning the other day, was where there was a car not close behind, but somewhat close. Maybe he was wanting to get to the right for that. I don't know. Anyway, I'd canceled it. We're still in the inside lane, and so like 20 feet from where the solid white lines start, saying once you go into the right lane, you're committed to going right. The car throws on its turn signal again. Okay, brake. For some reason, I had a hard time getting the turn signals straight, get canceled out. But anyway, that's just weirdness. Go past Travis, FSD back on. I mean, come on. Oh, I should note that I did pass 2 active school zones, and in neither one of those school zones did the car register the reduced speed. Are you saying that we ignore school zones? No, we can't do that. But anyway, there's an easy fix, right? That's either brake, FSD off, or hit the scroll wheel, scroll it down to the speed limit that you're supposed to be going. Because let's face it, they'll have another speed signs posted at the end of the school zone, so you pick back up in FSD. So I mean, you could do it that way too. It's just disappointing that we're so blatantly ignoring the law around children. Come on, man. Okay, whatever. So when we get down to Boggy Ford, for some reason today it's just like the other day. I've never seen this turn before. I don't understand it. I'm scared. Okay, so he goes really slow, 15 miles an hour. I mean, come on. But so he gets around it, not smoothly, but he gets around it. He only halfway accelerates down the hill, but by the time he's getting down to the bottom of the hill, he has started accelerating up the speed. Okay, so that part's good. The Tesla magical speed zone at 30 miles per hour, just hit the scroll wheel up. I mean, you know it's coming. The rest of it, all the rest along Boggy Ford, pretty good. No problems. The turn onto American, he did kind of awkwardly, and there was a pickup that came the other way just as he was starting to line up for his turn. So maybe he just got thrown off and he didn't know what to do. Whatever. I am deeply, deeply concerned that there was absolutely no thought of reacting to the school zone sign. Now, maybe somewhere in the software, it's like, oh yeah, we saw this, we saw that. It didn't show on my display. Not that I'm looking at the display much, because I'm in a school zone. I'm supposed to be looking for kids. Duh. So anyway, hopefully at some point, somebody will figure out how to fix that. Okay, just another annoying spam call. You know, the kind where they call you, but they have nothing to say, so they don't leave a voicemail. I mean, you have nothing to say, why'd you call? Anyway, peace and harmony, whatever. So where are we? Speed zone, ignoring the speed zone. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a C today, but you got me. School's in session in Lago Vista and most of Central Texas, apparently. I don't know. So this has to be fixed. Anyway, there you go. So I say C.